Hello everyone. We've been having some problems with ants in our kitchen. Really everywhere in the house. Anywhere there's food left, it's uncovered. We just have a stream of ants just coming in, just devouring whatever they can that's left behind. So we've had to make sure that we keep everything clean. Any dishes, need to be pretty much immediately cleaned, washed. Food needs to be covered up. So yeah, it's been going on for I guess about a month, and one thing that I did do that did help for about a week was just wiping this counter down with vinegar and water. I used the apple cider vinegar here. It does stink, so it's not something I really wanted to do often, but I did wipe it down one time. One night, and the next day, just cleaned it all off, wiped it all off, get the smell out. And we didn't have any ants for about a week or so. Today, part of a cookie was left out. So let me zoom in, let you see what's going on with that. And this is pretty much the first sign I've seen them coming back since the vinegar. So the vinegar was just kind of a deterrent, and what they're doing is, they're taking it back to their colony. Can't really tell exactly where the colony is. There is a vent back here. They could be coming through there, or they may be coming from underneath this glass door. Maybe the colony's underneath this decking here. Somewhere out there, it's kind of hard to tell. So what I'm planning on doing is creating a bait for these ants. And what I want to do is pretty much eliminate the colony. I'll show you what I'm going to use to make the bait in just a minute here. I'm going to take there's one with wings right there. I don't really see them carrying any food back. Maybe they're just all hungry and just eating on the cookie right now. So yeah, what I want to do is use oh God, I forget the name of it right now. Yeah, what I'm planning on using is some borax. I'm going to mix that up, and I'll show you just how to do that in a second. And they should eat the borax or bring it back to the colony. And whenever the queen ant eats it, it should kill her and stop this. So that's the plan for now. I'm going to do that. Get that going in a second here. Sorry about that. I ran out of space. I have a little trouble focusing right now. But yeah, the borax should eventually kill them. It might take a week or so. But in the meantime, we'll just have to make sure we don't leave anything out. But yeah, it's a long-term remedy, I think, for what we have here. So let's go ahead and get started on making those baits. Alright, so I'm back now. Here's the borax that I'm going to be using. This is 20 mule team borax. All kind of uses for this. Cleaning clothes in the kitchen, washing dishes, bathroom, deodorizer, sanitizer. Let's see, what else for kitty litter. Water conditioner that boosts the cleaning power of your soap or detergent. Guess you can read that yourself. So what I've got here is pretty much got a lab going on here almost. I've poured the borax out here. That should be enough. I don't have any granulated sugar, so what I've done is crushed up that one cookie there. That's one cookie, and I found out that it is just it's a Girl Scout cookie. So I'm going to use that instead of the sugar. And I'm going to try a few things here. I've got some cardboard cut out here in little pieces. Got some peanut butter spread on this one right here. Pretty much dollar store peanut butter, the real sweet stuff. Got some honey I'm going to be trying out, and I've got some molasses I think I may try out as well. I'm going to be mixing borax straight into the cookies. Now, if this was sugar, it'd probably be better. But I mean, these are real sweet if you've ever had them, so that should work just fine. And I think I'm going to put the spread. I'm going to create a kind of a paste and just spread it on here, and that'll be bait number one. And then just kind of go from there with maybe some honey on the next one and maybe some molasses. I'm not using an exact measurement. Pretty close to half and half. Let's add a little more, why not? Put a little water. Okay, just trying to make a paste. Get back with you when I've got it just like I like it. Okay, so got like half and half here. Got a, sorry about the focus there. Half borax to half one Girl Scout cookie. Got a base here of peanut butter, or peanut butter underneath it, not necessarily a base. Go ahead and set that out. I'm going to take this cookie away, and just a minute. It'd be interesting to see if they start going for the borax and peanut butter. I think they're going to be so full from this cookie that they're not even going to want to go to anything else. They're kind of thinning out, I've noticed. So I guess they're all pretty full. All right, so concoction number two, I've got about a half teaspoon of honey. This is 100% pure honey. Let's go with a half teaspoon of borax. Thinking they're going to love this. Okay, so that's bait number two. Now, eventually I'll probably spread these baits out around the kitchen here, but for now let's just kind of get an idea what they like. Okay, concoction number three here, I've got organic molasses, just poured out some here on the cardboard. Crushed up about a half of a cookie, Girl Scout cookie, and mixed an equal part of the borax. Added a little water. Take that and put that on here. That should be good. Alright, so half and half Girl Scout cookie borax, peanut butter, honey borax, equal parts, half and half Girl Scout cookie borax, and molasses. Next thing we're going to do is take this cookie away, throw it outside, and see if they like any of this here. So now I'm going to take the cookie away. Look at them spreading everywhere. That's insane. Look at that. That's crazy. There's more on that cookie than I could imagine. Now they're all over me. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this in the yard. So here's their new option here. Smart ones are over here, eating off of the honey that was on the jar. They look like they're dead, but so I need to wipe that up. They're loving, well, they like the honey. Not really going after the peanut butter. Cookie paste. We know they like cookies. I could have put too much borax in the mixture. With the honey here, we know they love that. But I don't think they can take this back to the colony. The whole idea is to bring it back so that the queen ant will ingest the borax, molasses. That's what I would have went for, but so I'll check back and to give an update in a little bit. Still, most of them are over here. Most of the smart ones are over here, getting the leftover from those jars. These guys are loving on some honey here. So yeah, I'll check back in a little bit. So it's been about 10 minutes since I took the main cookie away. They don't seem to be that interested in the borax cookie mixture of half and half. They are lining up for the honey though. That was half borax, half honey. So what I decided to do was make another mixture of cookie and borax. So this is equivalent to 10 parts cookie, 1 part borax. So just a pinch of borax to 1 cookie, and then I just use like a quarter of the cookie borax. Just put that out. So I don't think they even know it's there yet. They are enjoying the peanut butter. Okay, so I've got an update here. All the ants left last night, went back to the colony, and I'm left here with what you see. I think the half and half mixture of cookie and borax is just not very appealing to them. I even broke up some here for them. They did nibble on it, it looked like, last night before they left. Didn't see any bringing any back to the colony. However, no ants got on the molasses here, cookie and borax. They just weren't interested in that at all. Went ahead and removed the honey. They did love the honey, but really there's no way that I could tell that they could actually bring that back to the colony. They couldn't get in the honey, just kind of eating around the border of the honey. So saw a couple of scout ants. I guess that's what they're called. Just coming out today and checking it out. Don't see any around here now. I'm going to leave this out, and I'm going to create another recipe here. Got a half cookie, so I'm going to crush this up. I'm going to use some soda pop here as a kind of a binder for some more borax. I'm not going to use nearly as much borax, just probably like, I don't know, probably like a quarter of borax to this half cookie. Again, mixed with soda pop. Put that out and see if I can get some attraction from that today. I think they like it to be as dry as possible. Actually, it's better, I think, if it dries out. If it dries out so that they can carry it a little easier. But I'm going to continue to mix this up really well, and then I'm going to go ahead and put it on this piece of paper here that I have. I'll show it to you right before I finish here. So here's the latest concoction here. I mixed this really well, just spread it out here. As you saw, the soda pop, cookie, and just a touch of borax. So no ants around right now, mid-afternoon. You can smell the sweetness from this here. I don't know if they're just totally repelled by, you know, the borax, the half and half. They don't care about that at all, the molasses, borax, and cookie. They could have been so well fed yesterday that they're just not even interested in anything today. So I don't know. This may take longer than I had hoped, but I'm going to try to follow this through and see what they do like. There's an ant there. See what they do like. Most importantly, they need to bring some of this back. So hopefully, here's another one there. Check it out. See, they can. Anyway, I'm going to leave for a little while and come back, and hopefully we have some activity here. All right, it's been about 2 hours now since I put this fresh bait out here. There's just like a couple of ants walking around. There was one a few minutes ago, but he left already. So, you know, I don't know what happened last night. They did eat yesterday. They ate that cookie for 3 or 4 hours before I took it away. They were eating on a little bit of this one here yesterday, as well as the honey. They may have just got their fill from that cookie. Slim chance they could have taken some of the borax back, but they're not here today, so there's one coming in there. So I've decided just to put a fresh cookie out here. See if that makes a difference at all. Maybe these two will go back. Maybe these are scouts. I don't know. And so I'm going to leave that out and see if that attracts them. Okay, I'm going to make this a quick update. It's been 4 days now, and there's just no sign of ants anywhere. Cookie is still in the same place, along with the cookie borax mixtures here. Yeah, no ants that I can see anywhere in the house, so that's a good sign. Really wasn't convinced early on. Didn't think that they really consumed enough, but maybe they did, because you know, all I can say is there's no ants here. So I'm going to give another update in about a couple of weeks. If nothing changes, if they do come back, I will show you guys that. Until then, what I think I'm going to do though, because at this point I'm just about trying to bring them back, hoping they don't come back, but I'm doing almost everything possible. What I would love to see them do is to just get on these mixtures here, these concoctions, like they did that first cookie that you saw in the video. Then I would be convinced, but you know, maybe that doesn't have to happen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the honey here, and I'm just, for the final attempt here, I'm just going to put a little bit on here. We know they love the cookie already, and that's been out for 4 days. I'm just spreading that around there in case they do come back. And this one did not have very much borax at all. Put a little here. Oh, come on, there we go. Kind of a mess really here, but anyway, yeah, I'll check back with hopefully some kind of conclusion to all this. You know, cookie that's what they loved originally. It's still there. It's been 4 days. Another thing with borax, I just want to point this out. You know, I've been leaving this out. We don't have small animals or any small children, so borax, from what I can, from what I understand about it, it's relatively safe, but probably not a good thing at all for very small animals or kids. So just want to point that out. So anyway, I'll check back and say a couple of weeks. All right, so I have a final update here. It's been about 15 days now, and I have no ants here, absolutely at all. It's a beautiful thing, really. In the meantime, people have gotten lax around here. Dishes have been left out, unwashed. Still no ants, completely ant-free here. It's about 2 a.m. in the morning here, so I am up early morning hours, and you know, haven't seen any then or throughout the day. I did see some ants, like on day, I guess it was day 7 or so. About 10 ants came out and were just kind of walking around each one of the baits here. But you know, I didn't see any really gathering around eating. They were just kind of walking around. I think everything that really mattered happened on day 1 with the honey that was out here that I took away early on, and with this first bait here. Yeah, I think that's what happened. I think that's all I can say. I mean, I'm pretty convinced that from day 1, everything pretty much happened then. They did come back, of course, but there was no activity. You know, you saw, put the cookie out. I can't remember what day it was, but I put the cookie out real early on. They never came back for that either. So can't be certain exactly what happened, but I'm happy that there's no ants here. The borax seems to have worked. Pretty convinced of that. I truly had hoped to see, you know, the ants come back and just get on one of these baits and just, you know, start eating like they did that first cookie, but that just didn't happen. I guess I'm going to sign off this here tonight. You know, again, pretty convinced that things have worked here, and hopefully you've seen something with the borax that you might want to try. I don't know, it's up to you, but guess that'll be it. Thanks for watching this video, and hope everyone has a great day out there, and take care.